Oh, welcome back to Date Everything. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. I got a Zeus here. In fact, MGAT, thank you for redeeming that doggo treat. We're going to do that right now. We're going to do that right now. Come on up, Zeus. Come on up, Zeus. Come on. Come get your treat. Come on. Okay, no, you can come up. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. He's a good boy. It's a good treat. Thank you for redeeming that treat. Chat is talking about something. I'm not quite sure what they're talking about right now. This outfit isn't designed to mess with anyone at all. That is already in chat. It's been a while, and it's a little bit uncomfortable because it's been so long since I've worn a tie. Hello everyone. Squishy, I'm so sorry that your internet is going up and down on you. Let's say hi to everybody. Mosier, hello, if that is your real name. Hello. Squishy, hi. How's it going? Hi, Squishy. MGet, fantastic to see you. Welcome on in. Mosier, I'm so sorry that you fell down and that your body hurts. That sucks. I did yard work and my body also hurts, but not nearly as bad. MGet, we did that dog treat for you. Squishy feels targeted for some strange reason that I don't know about. Tie and suspenders. Yes, I am wearing a tie, a suspenders, a button-down shirt. Some jeans. Just getting used to the no belt again is weird too. It's been a little while since I Hi Cosmo. Skippy wants the butt squats. Skippy wants the butt squats, so Skippy is gonna get the butt squats. Let's do 5 squats for Squishy. Let's do 5 squats for Squishy. Squat. Too many QUs. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. 5 butt squats for. See, you got the nice little blue tie goes with the blue jeans. Yeah. Coordinated. Cosmo. What is happening with my headphones? Motor says, apparently my dad fell and went to the ER, but didn't bother to mention it until I said I scraped myself up, and my kiddo doesn't understand how I have injuries that last all day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we old. Zalister says, hello. Zalister says, why do I feel like Skippy's going to tell me that we're a little short-staffed? He's going to need me to come in on Saturday. Zalister, I'm going to need you to file those TPS reports in triplicate. Okay? Okay? Just gonna sip here. Cosmo wasn't in on it, but I did tell Cosmo what I was doing earlier today. Mosier says, wouldn't say I missed it, Bob. Squishy said some words to me, and I said some words back. And then I said, maybe I should dress up for stream. And Squishy said, I'm in danger. So I dressed up for stream. Squishy, are you not enjoying my outfit? Cosmo says, I'm not to blame for this mischief. No. But you guys, you all have to admit, I do clean up pretty nice. I did discover exactly how many of my ties need repair, though, since it's so long since I've worn them. There are several ones that have stains in them, and several that need repair. Izzy says, you look very dapper, sir. You need your hat. I could go get the... Hold on, I will go get the dead man's cap, because I've threatened Cosmo with the dead man's cap before. I might as well make it equal. Share stream, yeah. All right. Share stream 2026. Indeed. Hi, Cranky. Welcome on it. So this is my dead man's cap, which is, if I understand the lore correctly, they're top hats that were made shorter to fit in coffins. So you could wear it when you died, and then it became a fashion for the living as well. So if I take out my hair tie, it actually fits, I think. Yeah, there it is. Put a little bit, tip it a little bit forward. No, I don't like the forward. It's been a long time since I've worn this one too. Squishy, I do have a sport coat as well, but I'm not going to put that on. So, Izzy says, my husband dresses up like once every other year if I'm lucky, but he's damn sexy in slacks and a tie. I enjoy it when I get it. Izzy says it's too hot for a sport coat. It is indeed. Izzy says the hat sets it off. I approve. Mojo says, how many beans for jumping jacks with hat? There is no such amount. There is no such amount. But no, Squishy wants 5 more butt squats. All right, here we go. More butt squats for Squishy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 5 more squats for Squishy. Could you see that? The chair was a little bit in the way. Izzy's streaking in chat. Mosier says, pace yourself. Normally for this outfit, I would wear slacks. But in in the words that were said, jeans were specifically mentioned. So I decided to go with 100%. I decided, hi Cam. I decided to go with 100% targeted rather than plausible deniability. So it just says size tornado laden storms moving our way. Yes, but Western Michigan and Eastern Wisconsin are supposed to get hit the hardest. Mojo says because it's part of a Canadian tuxedo. No, that's not. So, thank you, Cam. Thank you, Cam. This is targeted a costuming, you could say. But thank you, Cam, very much. Also, Cam, you may have missed the hat. Hold on, let's put the hat back on. Cam, I don't know if you've seen my dead man's cap. Oh, I gotta take the hair tie off again for this. There we go. Maybe you get a jaunty tilt to it. There, a little jaunty tilt. I'm not going anywhere. I am cratering people. Cratering Squishy. Throw punch Timmy, nice. Cosmo says, you do look great though, Skip. Thank you, Cosmo. I appreciate that. I may be getting messages on the side to the same effect right now. As he says, you can leave the hat on. Slippers stay on. That made my day. Actually, this has made my day. I got to the back lawn today. I got yeah, I got a lot of actual yard work done after work. I got a lot of little accomplishments done today. I did not wake up in a good headspace, but I am doing much better. I have sort of equalized off my meds, which isn't pleasant, but also is the best I can hope for until I get my meds back. So That's true. Cosmo hadn't commented yet. That's true. So, I've been looking forward to dressing up for all day, like all day. Better than the alternative. Yes, Cosmo. Absolutely. Cam says, why no meds? 2 reasons. One, because I screwed up on the timing of the refill. And the second reason is because once I did submit it, my doctor's office has been slow to respond. So I tried to go through the online portal, which usually works, but then I had to call in and find out what was going on, and they had no record of the online request. So generally they're fantastic. So this is an odd thing. No, we don't need to burn anything with fire, Cam. We don't need to burn anything with fire. Hi, Space Pickle. Welcome on in. Squishy says, I've been looking forward to dressing up all day. Oh, I see how it is. Yes. Yeah. So, no. The, all day. Squishy, all day. Mojo says, yeah, burning with fire delays prescription. That's true. It would take even longer for me to get my meds if I burned down my doctor's office. Burn after prescription. Got it, Cam. Fair enough. Right back at you, Space Pickle. Right back at you. Everyone, welcome on in. Let's, Date Everything got a big update because it's their 1-year anniversary. There was a big ol' update that added a bunch of the content-aware things that have been complained about here in chat, where we have said that this should really have a content-aware. Turns out they added them. Squishy says, Cam is just out for someone's blood. Doesn't matter who it is. Yep. Cosmo says, oh, really? Yes. Yeah, there's some UI improvements. There's some options to be nicer to certain cast member or to certain characters, where there was not really an option to be nice before. I read through the patch notes. That's how you all have gotten me on this game. I read the goddamn patch notes. I may be a bit of a troll, but also, hey, you fucking gremlins in chat. Space Beagle says, I read the patch notes just like I always read the instructions. Fair enough. Squishy says, I invite you to Cosmo. I invite you to read the patch notes. It's worth it. Yeah, they were pretty good. They're pretty good. Let's play a video game. Oh. I need to adjust my camera angle just a little bit. I'm not happy with it. 1 second. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that feels better. Okay. Screech says, but Cosmo will particularly appreciate the changes made to the storyline / characters. Yes. I hope it doesn't break the save file. Zeus, who you barking at, bud? Oh, yeah? Are you defending the property? Okay. Do they give the warning that Timmy talks in third person? No. They do not. Squishy says, your face will break the save file. Bam. Thanks, Mosier, for that bam follow-up. Cam redeemed a doggo treat. That's number 2 for today. Zeus, we want a treat? Oh, you're right here. Hi, Zeus. You want a treat? Cam would like you to have a treat. Come on. Come on up. That's a good boy. Come on up. Oh, we need to... Hold on, Zeus. We need to change scenes. I'm a bad person. I have to give chat the full screen here. Otherwise, I'll be being mean. Okay, come on up. For real this time. Come on up. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's a good boy. You're such a good boy, Zeus. That's a good boy. Best boy. You're a good dog. You're a good dog. What are you sniffing through the cables for over there? You did plan that he was nearby. Nice, Cam. Good job. Good job. All right. All right, we've got 3 charges left for the day. I do not recall. We have so many people we need to finish out anyway. Chat, any requests? Even Mosier trolley ones. Because we have to finish everybody's storyline in order to realize. Squishy says, I would like Cabrizzio. Mosier said first aid. I thought were we doing first aid off stream? Cabrizzio is the cabinets, right? Squishy. Koa is not done, Cam. Koa is not done. Squishy says, oh, I wonder how first aid was changed. That could, I don't know. Cosmo says, the fire alarm you were doing off stream, I know that one. Yeah, for sure that one. Anyway, Cabrizzio is a cabinet. Okie doke, here we go.
Amore, buongiorno.
You're not gonna try to fake read my mind again, are you, Cabrizzio?
I have been pacing the floor, imploring the gods for the moment when you would come to me again.
I don't believe you.
The sight of you still strikes breath from my lungs. I am suspended in the glow of your beauty.
Teddy bear is the bomb. That's true, Cam. I bet you say that to everyone.
Not at all. How could I express such passion more than once? To express it now has both exhausted and exhilarated me. You are the only one, amore.
My mouse pointer is different. It's like I'm like it's like the claw hand. The claw hand. It's the claw. Where's my mouse pointer different? The claw hand. Yeah, but it's the hand, or maybe it's like this. Maybe it's a grabby hand, because I could get behind grabby hands. There are several characters I have grabby hands towards in this game. Cam says, oh, Spickle, Skippy did know who Ron Funch is when I showed him a video. Yes, once I saw the video, yeah. Squeeze might have to look in the settings. Makes way too much sense. Can I tab? Oh, this is new. I hit tab. Look at this. I don't know what any of this means, but we now have options mid conversation.
It is bringing my heart such a warm feeling to see you. I am so excited you have arrived in time for our date.
I can do it while Cabrizzio is yapping. Yeah, there's nothing in here about yeah, nothing here. Okay. I think maybe that was just part of the update. Or it's something with wine on my end? I don't know. Or with Proton? Oh god, I forgot about that. What were you thinking of doing? That I am.
Wonderful, amore. Your excitement honors me.
I mean, I'm not that excited.
Oh, how lovely.
You lied to me about being
about
psychic,
I want
Cabrizzio.
you to be prepared for the sensory feast we will create together.
What now? Consent, sir?
First, my Zia Vetrina's restaurant for a perfect homemade meal in her garden. Her kitchen is heaven. fresh bread, sharp lemons. She is the best cook in all of Italia.
We're in the United States. We're in Peninsula, Chicago, in fact.
I cannot wait to see your experience of all these culinary sensations, amore. What scent will you love? Which flavor will be brand new to you? Which perhaps will make you cry, or remember a lost love or a grief? Will your scents be the same as mine?
No.
Do you like good food, amore? Real Italian food?
More of a Thai fan, but I could try something new. You know we're not in Italy right now, right? Cam says, Peninsula, Chicago! Mosier says, not in Peninsula, Chicago. Cabrizzio has pants. That's true. More of a Thai fan, but I could try something new.
Once you have a real Italian spice, you will never desire galangal again.
Have to politely disagree with that, but onwards we go.
Amore, I love how thoroughly you are yourself. Galangal forever.
Dorian would kill chat in Peninsula, Chicago. That's true. Cam says someday.
After we have reveled in the pleasure of Zia Ventrina's cooking, you shall meet my dearest friend. Well, perhaps, except for you, amore. This is my scooter, il ragazzo pazzo. Together, the three of us will take the most beautiful road in all of Italia. From Ventrina's right down to the sparkling ocean.
Where?
We will wind through mountains and fog and dazzling sunset light. And we will park mere feet from the gently washing surf.
I feel like I should have booze for him. Not to give to him, but to deal with him.
Have you ever ridden a scooter, amore?
You're a cabinet. How does a cabinet ride a motorcycle? I haven't, and I'm totally in.
Do you mean this ride with me? The most beautiful ride on the most beautiful road in the most beautiful country in the world.
I don't have any at home right now, Squishy. I don't have any adult beverages in the house at the moment.
This will be your first?
Maybe my first from anything. No, my first motorcycle ride. Yes, pump the brakes, Casanova.
Ah, but mi piccolo sciocco, one does not pump the brakes on il ragazzo pazzo. One just gives them a gentle squeeze.
No motion. Absinthe? What do you... Why would I... God, I haven't had absinthe in so long.
Ah, it's a jest, amore, of course, of course. Think of this ride as only the best tour of the Italian coast that has ever been.
Oh, for you. I see, for you, Mosier.
Nothing more, io prometto. On this beach, a very special beach, behind a little outcropping of sea rocks, is a tiny bar.
Congratulations for being off of mobile, Izzy.
At this tiny bar, there are 3 stools and 2 tables for 2. I have reserved one of them for us, amore, the one that bathes in the light of the setting sun and washes itself in a warm, salt breeze. To this table, our paradiso, will be brought a bottle of the best limoncello you have ever tasted. Have you ever tried that sweet, tangy gift that is Italian limoncello?
Never. You're making it sound so incredible.
It truly is.
I mean, he's over the top a lot.
So, with a humble flourish, I finish. That is the date. The romantic flight I propose to you.
Izzy says, I want to say that Skippy is so adorbs in his spiffiness today, like how he's acting. What do you mean? What do you mean? Now I gotta be all mean and rude or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll be like Mosier.
It is an embodiment of my love. How I love. What I love. I love love. Truthfully.
What?
It is my great honor to offer my love to you.
What?
Tell me, amore, what do you think and feel about love.
Still confused how I can do any of this stuff with a cabinet. Squishy says, I heard that throat clearing, sir. Okay. I cleared my throat. That is it's special. Not easy, but special.
I agree. There is something special about it that goes beyond words. I think often at night about love.
You're just not going to acknowledge the difficulty part. The part that it's work. Are you, Cabrizzio? Cam says there's this couple who is an American woman and an Italian man that basically films reels every time he's super sweet and loving or hating American Italian food. And he would be so offended by this guy. Good. Good. Give Cabrizzio the boot.
The way the stars shine down. The glitter like the sparks in my chest when someone I desire... when you come near me.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Ah, but you are, amore. I will tell it to you again.
I just told you I'm not sure. Don't tell me that I'm wrong about myself. Sir?
I will tell it to you 1,000 ways just for the pleasure of speaking these words aloud before you. The night sky. Il firmamento.
As he says, it is Throat Punch Thursday. Do I need to punch a bitch? No, Izzy, you don't. Cam says most of their stuff is about their newborn who just got out of the NICU. But I'll see if I can find the one I'm talking about. Nice, Cam. Cosmo says, seeing how he responds to hesitation makes me like him a lot less. Yeah, he's just he's enthusiastic. He really does seem to, but the first impression of him pretending to read my mind really soured me on him. Like, probably it was a really bad first impression. It was a really bad first impression. And he didn't apologize. He didn't admit to lying. Like, yeah, he's Pepe Le Pew, is he? Yeah, a little bit. He's not. Mosier's right. Yeah, Mosier, slow the fuck down, cabinet man. Yeah.
It is vast and close.
No, it's very far away, actually.
I can hear myself. Sometimes when I catch myself in the throes of my poetry. Amore, I hope I have not embarrassed you.
No, but I would like you to start listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth, Cabrizzio. That would be nice. Mosier says I knew this guy in college. I hope it wasn't me, Mosier. No, you're really talented. Not embarrassed, you just express yourself so freely.
That I do. This freedom of expression to me is essential.
Like those of the two options.
For example, if the sun
Mosier, no! Better not have been me.
Not to burn us.
Damn it, Mosier. Where would we be, for example, if the sun felt he had to hide his face so as to not burn?
Or the moon turned her cool benevolence away in order not to shame the stars.
Joke's on you. Stars can't be shamed by the moon. Cabrizzio. Squishy says, nah, Skippy's much better with words. Mosier's doing the ... so that we can see Aaron. That's what the ... is for. I see what Mosier's doing here. Mosier wants to see Aaron. He wants air butt.
Now, we come to another question, Amore. An important one. I put it to you lovingly. If you had to choose, and what a choice to make, Amore, between the sun and the moon, whom would you choose?
Without either, Earth would die. What do you mean? I mean, this is not difficult for me. I would pick the moon.
The moon, of course. Her gentle mystery, her undeniable power.
Mosher says threesome game devs. Me, the sun, and the moon.
How could we not feel the fascination of her movements through presence and absence? How could we not treasure the quietude she demands?
Izzy, I'm not looking to get banned.
She looks on so coolly. The moon, amore, lights up less what is around us.
Mosher, do I even dare ask what kind of squats you want me to give? But Izzy, or Squishy says but, obviously. Squishy Squat says Izzy. Mosher says, you know what chat wants. I do know what chat wants. We will do more butt squats. Alright, Mosher. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 5 more butt squats. Squish says you fucking dressed up for it. I did. Oh, I didn't switch the scene. All right, hold on. Izzy redeemed 5 more squats. So we'll do, I was going to redo them, but now since Izzy redeemed 5 more, I don't need to redo them. I'll just do Izzy squats now. Run it back to Squishy. Izzy says redo. Meerkat says enters Kool-Aid Man style. Oh, yeah. All right, 5 more butt squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All the yard work is catching up to me. Okay, it may be a gummy night, everybody. It may be a gummy night. You're welcome, Squishy. Meerkat says, clearly I hit my head. Skippy is dressed up. Yeah. I may be successfully cratering a member of chat right now. Anyway. Tie. It's a necktie. Izzy says it may be a gummy night. I'm thinking of the Gummy Bear song. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Izzy says, my husband says neckties are nooses, but they look so good. Squishy, Gummy Bears, there was a cartoon of Gummy Bears, which were literal bouncing cartoon bears. Meerkat says, you know, bow ties are more affecting, right? I can send you some. You know, I didn't know that. I don't own any bow ties. Yeah, it was a Disney animated series.
Oh, amore, you have truly unlocked my heart.
Cabrizzio, I answered a question about which stellar body I preferred. Skippy needs a bow tie. Oh, no. Squishy says bow ties are cool. Mosher says high adventure. That's beyond compare. That's right. Meerkat says no. It's time for you to learn the dangers of polyamory. But you spelled it wrong. You put a U in there. Mosher says so they knew what's up with gummies. Izzy says Skippy needs a Doctor Who bow tie. I'm for some reason. My brain says I have to be a completionist with Doctor Who, so I'm still stuck in the 1960s. It's French, says Meerkat. I thought Amory was Latin. No, is Poly-Latin and Amory was Greek? I know it's a mix. Yeah, it's not French. All right.
But I fear I may be sharing more than you wish to hold. Have you had your fill of poetry for now?
Yes. Yes.
Of course. I shall ramble and ponder on my own for a while then. Arrivederci, amore.
Oh, we survived, thank God. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to chat and scroll back to see. Let's see. Where did Cabrizzio's cat? Squishy would like Cabrizzio. Mosier wants to do first aid, and Cam wants to do Koa. All right, so we'll go to do first aid, and then we'll do Koa. Oh, hi Waffles. Hi Waffles. I mean, that's one way to put it, Izzy, that I dressed up for the dates. That's definitely one way to put it. All right. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Why did that give me a ding sound when I did that? And setting off some folks in chat. That was actually the primary reason, Izzy. Sniper guy is playing Ball X Pit. Enjoy your ball pit, sniper.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Faria.
How nice to see you again. I do hope that wound is healing up nicely.
Okay.
You've interrupted me in media res, so to speak. I just got in a brand new shipment of bandages, so I'm taking a study break to organize everything.
Waffle says, yeah, he's up with the kiddo playing the Steam Deck. Nice. Izzy says, oh, I forgot about her. She's so cute. Indeed. Wound is during study break?
Yes. I believe I mentioned to you that I am currently a top-notch medical professional.
You may have brought it up once or twice, yes.
I am studying with great earnestness to become a doctor.
That's so cool.
It is cool. It's the coolest thing I have ever done.
Izzy says, so will she break something so she can study it? She was definitely hoping that I got a plague or two the last time we spoke.
It is a lot of work. In fact, let me show you my textbook. I might ask for your help with studying.
Sure.
This beautiful and weighted thing is my textbook.
Okay. All right.
I'm not sure if you can tell, but I love it very much.
I can.
I study every single day, and I have my big test coming up soon.
Oh.
In fact, might I ask you a favor?
No, you can't dissect me. Go for it.
Would you be willing to help me study?
Anatomy?
Perhaps, despite appearances. I'm a bit nervous. I could really use some support.
For sure, I'm a great study buddy.
I really appreciate this. So very much. You're helping me realize my greatest dream.
I'm happy to help.
Faria hands you a piece of paper with an anatomical drawing of a skeleton on it.
Here, take this page from my book. You can get familiar with the answers you'll need to quiz me on. If you need help reading, they will appear in that newfangled data dex Phoenicia has been telling me about.
Okay.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing you again soon. Huh. Oddly, I don't even care if you're injured when you come back. How interesting.
Oh boy.
Until later, friend.
All right. Let's go talk to... Now we need to talk to Koa. So she wants you to update the skelly to be anatomically correct. We can check the data dex. By the way, we can now do 100 to 1. Red status LFH. Oh, love friend. Okay. Hate. That's reversed. A to Z. What was... How did I already forget her name? How did I already forget her name? So I'm just gonna... Okay. Who is Reggie? Reggie is rejection. Is he? Faria, thank you, Squishy. So to become a doctor, you offered to help her study by quizzing her. You received a page out of Freya's textbook. You can read what it says. Oh, in the collectibles tab of the data decks. There's a collectibles tab? What do you mean, collectibles tab? What do you mean? It's in chat. Oh wait, I did this wrong. Oops. That's fine. There's the specs. Tab. What's this? Okay. The light bulb? No, light bulb doesn't do anything. First aid kit. Realization recipe. That's... I don't have a collectibles tab. Thanks, Squishy. Tab? No, tab doesn't do anything. Is it an app? Settings, credits, or no, it's not an app. That's the home? Okay, that's a picture of the home. There doesn't seem to be a giant creepy rat creature on the roof, though. That's strange. It's per datable in the decks. Oh, it's this up here. Oh, you can't see. It's behind my face. 1 out of 6. The number of bones in the human body is 206. That's what I need to quiz her on. Is the number of bones in the human body is 206. Okay. So back by here, let's do. So if you move my face, see this? It's this tab. It's this tab right here. It was neatly hidden by my face. Bam. Okay. And now we're on to Koa.
Hey, come on over and have a seat, buddy.
Happy to. Something on your mind?
A little, but nothing you need to worry about right now.
If I could get an additional one? Yeah. I see what you mean, Mosier.
It's a good day to spend some nice quiet time together, isn't it?
Sure, if that's what you want, let's do it.
It is.
He looks... something's up.
Koa tries to relax, but it doesn't seem to come to him today. He sighs, shaking his head.
Who am I kidding? It's just too much on my mind.
For Koa?
Sorry to break the silence, but it's important.
Okay.
We've been hanging out a lot lately, and I'm glad it happened. I've been having some trouble getting my mind around some things, and having you here, well, it's just made some things real clear to me.
You good? Zeus! You good? Squishy says, Skippy is a good listener. Koa is in good hands. Yeah, I listened to several words that were said the other day.
So I hope you won't be upset with what I'm about to say. I've got one last gift that I think will say it much better than I can.
Oh my god. Squishy says, Skip, Cam and I will beat you up for that deprecation. No, it wasn't a deprecation joke. I was mentioning the words that you were telling me about the outfit, Squishy. Those words. That's what I was telling you. That's what I meant when I said I listened to a few words. Motor says, don't threaten him with a good time. Leftover sweets.
See that one in the middle? The heart?
Yeah, I do.
Can you read that for me?
I love you.
You dropped these. And I know it's a little too soon for love.
Squishy says, oh, I will not beat you up for the deprecation joke. I will beat you up for cratering me. I'm just gonna stretch. So what do you think, Squishy? Hair tied back or hair down? Motor says that seems like a strange reaction.
You make me feel safe and happy. And as a couch, a gift like this means more than words.
Aw, Koa.
I've been holding on to this, hoping for the right time to give it to you.
Eat the candies immediately. Thank you.
My previous owner, he used to talk nonstop.
Squishy says, Koa just like me, for real, for real. Okay, so let's talk about there's an image, that, like a wallpaper thing that came out with the update. And it's a pool party / spa. It's called like a self-care update. Squishy says, ask SJ about cratering. Meerkat says, is that what they are calling it these days? I can never keep up. I did participate in the round of Cosmo cratering about a year ago that happened. That was fun. Not catering, cratering. Unless that was an autocorrect situation, Meerkat. Anywho, the swimsuit that Gaia is in. Wow. Squeeze says, I also participated in the cratering of Cosmo. That's true. So that's true. Because it says that was fun. We should do that again. Yeah, it was autocorrect. Gotcha.
He never took a moment to relax. He was always on the phone, gabbing away. It just made me nuts. I couldn't even hear myself think, you know? I came to appreciate the silence all the more. The fact that you could respect my wishes every time I asked.
That's what friends do, though, Koa? Cam says, so I looked for a non-meta clip of Carlo being adorable with Sarah, and I've failed. Who are Carlo and Sarah, Cam? Meerkat says, I vaguely remember Cause swearing revenge at you, but nothing has happened yet, so it's probably fine. Yeah, that's definitely not something to worry about, Meerkat.
You really gave me this.
Oh, that was the Italian American couple. Right. Okay. Well, thank you for looking, Cam. That was great.
I've had so much on my mind lately, and your presence near me has just been such a blessing. You calmed my thoughts and let me sort through them.
Aw, Koa, that means a lot.
And with all that time to think, I know now that I just want to keep enjoying the silence with you.
Aw.
What do you say? Want to keep doing this with me?
So I'm not generally into mask. Like, guys. I don't know how else to phrase it. I don't know what... But... I mean... Like, Koa's fucking awesome. Squish says that's how Skip got me. Aww! It wasn't just my dapperness. I'm gonna do this. I still Valentine Heart you too, Koa.
That might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Aw, Koa.
Koa envelops you in his strong arms, wrapping you into a hug that feels like a sweet ocean breeze.
Squishy says you weren't dapper in Montreal. Joke's on you, Squishy. I'm always dapper.
I'm the luckiest couch in the world. Wanna cuddle?
Hell yeah.
You and Koa spend a pleasant time cuddled up in each other's arms. You had no idea your couch could be this comfortable.
Nice. That one's for you, Cam. That one's for you.
Cozy inside.
Empathy. Oh, look. They're highlighting. Oh, it's easier to tell now which one increased. Yay! It can be platonic love. That's true, Squishy. That's true. But look at that. Look at how improved this is. Look at how improved this is. I love it. Thanks, Cosmo. Okay, bedtime. That's all our charges for the day. Cosmo, I'm not shocked even a little bit that you and Squishy both adore Koa. Not even a little bit shocked. All right, chat. Who do you want to talk to? I'm leaving it up to you guys right now. We've got 5 charges. Give me somebody. Actually, think about it first. I'm gonna go and refill my water. Enjoy the clips, and I'll be right back.
Look at that sunset. It's so. Look at that. Look at the sunset.
Are we gonna do the? Can you do the? Side jump. I need to. Whoa! You need to have a little fun. Whoa! Like that. See, it needs. Oh, you can stick up there sometime. Whoa! You need to lighten up, Tori, or you're moody. You're moody. You need to be less moody. See, look, this is fun. You can have a little fun. But you're so moody. Mosier, he's so moody. Where's my bees? This is insane.
Good, cause I'm falling.
And now all the ring lights are on. Oh god, there goes the rumor. Yep. Come on, ride the train and ride it. Come on, ride the Where are they? Oops. Yeah, more power. You know what this needs? More power. So if this is about the wrestling match, Cool Eagle will likely be doing illegal bet taking on the side to pay for his son's medical care. Also, that cheating ring will be discovered halfway through the match, at which point Sniper Guy and Izzy and Roliad will all join in to the mud wrestling match, and there will be pandemonium a la Fight Club. Or Disney Debt, right, Waffles? Right, Waffles? Disney Debt. Kev, does that answer your question? Are you satisfied with your reading? Pickle is having a stroke. Apparently. Consummate V's. Oh, it's a... Oh, no. It's a... Oh... Tractor! Oh, you tarnished. I am not... No, I don't play Souls games because I, like myself. So, oh my goodness. I'm going to be busy for years just trying to get through these clips. Great. All the better to give you something to do later. Yeah, I don't have enough to do. Oh! Izzy says, I have a flying spaghetti monster emblem that I made a magnet out of. Nice. Have I been touched by his noodly appendage? Anyway, so I had an old, and when I mean old, I mean like it was from my mother, who's 7. I don't need to eat something. I got this. Oh no! Oh no! I've got stasis, Mojo. I don't need to eat anything. Climbing up the oh god, why? Don't climb up the talus from the front. Dee dee dee. The fuck is this? Is this not my mine? Space Pickle, did you build this? Take the axe. Ah, Jehoshaphat! Oh god, I'm gonna have the hiccups now. Oh my god. I don't think I could take fall damage, so... Sure. Oh, nice. God, Space Pickle, god damn it. I'm just gonna drive through trees. Drive through trees. Nope, I'm not gonna drive through trees. Oh yeah, this is where we're going. Okay. That's a thing. Izzy, please stay safe. Please, you and your... hi, Zeus. You and your family, please stay safe. Is Treos at work? Or is he home? Because if he's at work, I hope he comes home very soon. Also, yeah, Zeus came in here to say hello. He's still at work. Okay, well, if you want to keep us in the loop, that's absolutely fine. Just stay safe. Please. Okay. So, Mosier said Pissoir, because that's Mosier. So we can go to... Oh, Squishy redeemed a treat. Zeus, do you want a treat? It's the last treat of the day. Zeus, do you want a treat? Squishy would like you to have... Come on up. Come on up. Squishy would like you to have a treat. There you go, bud. There you go. Squishy says Zeus for helping with tornado scene. Oh, too late. Sorry about the scene. Sorry. Timing. Sorry, bud. It's a good boy. No, you can't have another one. I'll try to remember for next stream. Sorry, Squishy. Alright. Let's get back to... Alright, so we've got... Mojer says... the toilet. Zeus is best boy. Zeus is a very good boy. That's true. Oh, says Mosier. Squishy says you support. Of course you do, Squishy. The toilet is Quebecois. Get rid of him. Oh.
You are back. Are you ready to begin the test of rhyming? Or are you willing to die alone?
I'm willing to die alone. I've made peace with it. I'd rather not, but I don't think there's anything wrong with dying alone. Yeah, I'm ready.
C'est parti.
Izzy says updated to severe thunderstorm warning. Siren going off, but for the severe storm. Watching weather though. All right, Izzy. Thank you for the update.
Okay, you have returned in time for the first test.
All right.
This will be a baby game for babies, so little crapper can make sure you are not a little baby who hates. Babies are full diapers, they are not ready for little crapper.
Which is the typo, Squishy? Oh, yeah?
Babies have trouble filling their lines in the choices below. They only have so many words before they fill the box, eh?
Wow. There's no way I'm reading what's in this dialogue box. It's a complete waste of time, and I'm definitely not picking this option because it's stupid. It's a bad choice. Probably leads to an instant hate ending. What do you mean? I might have as many words as I want to fill up the box. I'll never run out, right? Oh, I guess this is starting to add up after a while, and if I were to rap, it would be even more. Oh, snap. I see what... You're the one who's a freaking toilet-themed rapper, which is worse than a baby, according to recent reports. How dare you say that my little dialogue box is too small? You're the one who's... This sounds like it's textbook, John. It may be about the size of the box, but my box is totally the right size, my guy. Perhaps you just can't handle my enormous box with the tiny text. Do you feel intimidated by my big box that cannot lie? Do that one.
See? Look how tiny your presence is. A rapper needs big presence. They need to shout.
Oh, it was written as I see. He says, well, that is a novel set of choices. Yeah, they are novel length.
Luckily, Lil Crapper has an assistant for someone with a little baby voice like you.
I'm gonna punch him in the throat.
This is Ballcock.
Yep. Yeah, I remember. I'm remembering. I'm actively, currently remembering what you said, Cosmo. When I was repairing the toilet that day, and then Yep. Squishy is pretty sure he doesn't remember shit. How dare you? How dare you, Squishy? Izzy says, okay, I wasn't watching, I just heard, and I thought he said small cock.
Jean-Loup holds a strangely mic-shaped object in his hands. It's round and black and almost balloon-like. You're sure you've seen it before, but where?
Oh, sure, this is my life now. I won't question it.
Look at Lil Crapper's mighty hand. Watch him stroke his own Ballcock as he sings.
Squishy says, Skip, you did the finger guns earlier. The queers are tainting you. Like that?
Put it near your mouth and witness.
Mosier, fucking Christ, why would you... Squishy! Alright, here goes.
Okay, here goes.
You have a big heart and tiny mouth. Ballcock has a big mouth and no heart. He is ruthless. Together, you will show Lil Crappers that you can be a match for him.
Okay, got it.
Okay, got it.
Here is how the test goes. First, we pick a name to rhyme with. One syllable, easy. Lil Crapper, he picks for you Jacques.
Jack. That's pronounced Jack? That's pronounced Jack. As in, you're a jackass.
Okay.
Lil Crapper will say the first part of a sentence. You will finish the sentence. The word you choose, she must rhyme. And she must make sense.
Squishy.
Example. Yo, I know a lad and his name is... This is the part where you say Jacques.
Jack.
Jack.
Okay, good, good. You are not stupid. We go. Remember, only the best can kick it with the crapper. This is easy baby hours. Training pants stuff. You cannot keep up here? You get out of his face.
Mosher clipped the finger guns. Oh no.
Win again. Yo, 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 yo. I know a guy and his name is...
Jack.
Never in front, always in the...
Back.
Keeps his stuff in a burlap.
Sack.
Lives all alone in a tiny...
Shack.
In a fight, he'll give you a...
Smack.
Woo!
Camizic? Oh no. Oh, that was 2 years ago. Oh, that wasn't the current one. That was an... Listen. Squishy, I'm playing a video game.
Okay, okay. You have rhymed one word with 4 other words. This is very impressive.
Is it though, Jean-Loup?
To a normal person?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Unfortunately for you, Jean-Loup is not normal.
I'm aware.
He is above normal.
No.
Paranormal.
Maybe.
He is like a ghost because he is so amazing that only 40% of people believe that he even exists.
The actual ghost in the house is far cooler than you, Jean-Loup.
You have succeeded at the bare minimum. But you keep proving yourself at this rate, maybe, just maybe, you can just barely keep up with Jean-Loup Pissoir, Lil Crapper himself. And maybe someone will want to date you.
Have you looked at the amount of people that I've already got love endings with, Jean-Loup? Yippee!
Yippee? Ugh, we have a long way to go. Almost anybody can do the basic rhymes for babies, but it is time for a real test. Meter and flow.
Okay.
For clarity, Lil Crapper is referring to lyrical flow. Not the kind that sometimes requires a plumber to fix because you think you can flush any kind of paper down Jean-Loup. Toilet paper only. He does not want your wet wipes, Zosa for the garbage can. Pah!
You're not wrong, Jean-Loup. That is true. There's no such thing really as flushable wipes.
If you need something more to wipe the buns, install a bidet.
How very French.
Anyway, this test will be checking if you understand flow, syllable count, things that are basic to a genius like Lil Crapper. But for someone like you, who knows? Are you ready?
Yes.
You are not.
Punch in the throat.
There is much, much more to cover, and you look like you need a break. Jean-Loup understands this. He is familiar with small, refreshing breaks and not overstaying his welcome.
Are you?
Return again for more crapping.
All right, chat. Who's fucking next? Chat. We do want to do the teddy bear? We want to do Teddy? Barry. Who was Barry again? The makeup. Oh, Barry's the makeup? Cam says, to be fair, there are way more positive experiences in this game than in real dating. That's true. I've been on like 3 real, regular, normal dates in my entire life, so. Makeup.
Well, hello again, darling. Absolutely fab to be in
What,
your
Cam?
company again. What's new with you? I hope all is gorgeous.
It's not through lack of it's because why are you yelling at me about this? Our dates are normal dates. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I take it back. I was definitely more along the line of what Meerkat is saying. What is this normal of which you speak? I'm sorry. I meant non-nerdy, traditional, like the popular conception of date. Meerkat says also you have the opportunity to almost double that number in quick time, sir. That's true. Yes, Squishy, cis heteronormative dates. Hi, Garen Barry.
Hello.
Cam says, oh, I was jealous of you having only been on 3 dates. Mobile is fucking me over again. Oh, no worries, Cam. Yeah. I mean, Meerkat, I guess it depends on how you define date. Like, the date nights that Squishy and I do is a new experience to me. Izzy says dates are fruits and very good in salads.
So, since we last chatted, I memorized the hex codes of all my favorite shades of pink.
Of
and
course.
then I forgot them.
Oh no, Barry, no. No, Barry, no.
I was supposed to be organizing all my color palettes before I got distracted by thinking about pink things and trying to name all the stuff I know that's pink. So, anyway, if you were thinking of going with the Smile Republic Very Red Eyeshadow today, I apologize in advance for not knowing where it is.
Izzy said, and very good in salad. Squishy says, are they though? Izzy says, well, the ones currently in my house are. Meerkat says, a date by definition is spending time with someone you like intentionally. Oh, then I've done a lot of dating. Then I've done a lot of dating. That is a much more broad definition than I had been operating under. Are you ever just normal? You really have a lot going on in the brain, don't you?
I suppose I do. Which is funny, because if you'd asked me,
Eyes are
I'd
being
say my
funny.
head's empty most of the time.
Dates are fruits. What? I thought they were nuts. Moser says date for Jay.
I forget enough things that it should be, but the moment a thought's gone, the space immediately gets filled up with something else. Well, that reminds me, I was actually going to ask if you could help me with that.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, from the color coordination on your amazing outfit alone, it's clear you're far more level-headed than I am, darling, and...
They're they're fruits according to the wiki, okay?
Well, I'm messier than one gets trying to do their mascara in the back of a moving taxi.
Trios is on his way home. Good. Listen, messy people are great, Barry? What do you mean? I wouldn't say I'm a beacon of organization, but I could do my best to help. And you need me to help clean up the chaos?
If you're offering, I'd absolutely love the help, sweetie.
Squish says, Lamau, what a good interaction from Barry today, right?
Lately, I've just
About the
found
outfit,
it
yeah.
really hard to focus on anything.
Barry, are you ADHD?
You know, I realized after we spoke last time that I actually can't remember what we talked about.
Oh.
Like, I have little flickers of the conversation. Like, snapshots almost, but you were really interesting, and I enjoyed chatting, and I feel awful that I can't remember anything as if you weren't, and I didn't.
Oh.
Barry falls silent, the weight of his confession clearly getting to him.
Barry, it's okay to not remember everything. I don't think forgetting the details of a conversation is that terrible a thing to do. Or don't worry about it. It was just a casual chat. Hardly something that needs burning into your brain. You tried to push a bunch of makeup onto me, ask some silly questions. That's it. Let's do that one.
It's more than that, though. For example, if I watched a movie, do you know how much I'd remember by the time we hit the credits? Same thing, just snapshots.
So your brain works differently.
Maybe a line or two for a while, but it could be more important stuff than that, too.
Oh.
It could be the happiest day of my life, and I'd still walk away with cliff notes that'll fade in no time at all.
Barry, you have memory issues.
Feels like my brain robs from itself. Just takes away the things I experience and leaves an outline in its place.
I'm so sorry for you, Barry.
I can feel life crumbling away behind me like a particularly cheap liner pen.
This is the worst answer that ever. This is the worst answer ever. It sounds like you're really trying, though. For some of us, our brains just don't cooperate like they should. Yeah, this one.
I try to remind myself of that. I really don't mean to forget. In fact, the harder I try to remember a thing, the more likely it is that I'll struggle to commit it to memory or get distracted by something or whatever.
Cam says a social meeting planned before it happens, especially one between two people who have or might have a romantic relationship. Cambridge Dictionary. So Meerkat's definition was pretty close. Yes. So most of my dates then have happened after I'm already in the relationship. You know, to the point to where dating, like, I have never, I have maybe like 3 times gone on dates where that was the introduction, that was the meeting, or you had just met in passing or for a short time beforehand. Most of the, not maintenance date, I wouldn't call that maintenance dates, really, Mosier. I mean, they are kind of that, but, so they are, depends on the relationship. Some are just as much development dates as they are maintenance. Maintenance just seems like it's accurate, but it seems crude. Cam says the engineer in me loves this. Yeah, it's yeah, so the part of figuring out if I'm into the other person has already happened, usually by the time I'm doing dates. Yeah, upkeep maybe squishy as well. But yeah, usually if I'm going on dates, whether or not I enjoy that person, whether or not I like that person, has already been established. That might be the demi part of me, though. Because why would I go on a date with somebody that I didn't, like, already have a connection with? Accurate but crude. That's a Mosier. But yeah, so the dates, only a few times have I gone on dates where the dating is how I get to know the person. Mostly, I already know and am into that person when I'm going on dates with them. Whereas popular media has it in the opposite order, right? So that's why I would say traditional, like, normal dates. Cam says I was on so many dates because my ADHD brain couldn't stop seeing shiny when I was in college.
Then again, my stupid brain's a steel trap for stuff that's totally not all that important. It's just whatever silly thing I'm mega focused on at the time. I once learned a whole bunch of meaningless facts about Herne Bay in Kent. At one point, I could quote you every line of I Want to Be Your Gunary, or give you the history of the pinball machine.
Oh my god, ADHD. Waffle says I've only ever dated one person. Did you marry that person? Waffles? Did you marry that person? Cam says Waffles, my absolute congratulations. Waffles says yup. Oh no, it was Sniper. Oh no. Waffles, you and Sniper are fucking adorable together, and don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Yeah, Izzy, Sniper is sweet. Sniper is incredibly ADHD, but very sweet. Squishy says, and yeah, Barry is super ADHD. Good, Waffles.
I could have told you all that. Until I got bored and forgot.
So you hyperfixate on things. Makes sense that you'd remember that stuff.
The only thing that ever really stays is the thing I talk people's ears off about all the
Trios
time.
is home, yay!
Cosmetics, product, makeup, and skincare, all that glitz.
I'm glad he's safe and sound, Izzy. No, you can keep worrying. I know you better than that. Yeah, about that at least. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Izzy.
I'm never not fascinated by the things we style ourselves with, and I guess that's what makes Barry Styles Barry Styles. It's what I can remember, so that's me.
I do know Izzy well.
Pretty ironic, darling. The closest thing to my heart is only skin deep.
Wow, some of these answers. Maybe for some, but you make people feel good. That's definitely something that matters.
Barry gives you a warm smile.
That's a lovely way of looking at it. You have a beautiful perspective.
So what was it that you actually needed my help with?
Oh, yes! I forgot that's what actually started this.
It's almost like I have experience dealing with ADHD kids. Huh.
I can't remember a single thing, and it looks to me like you're able to keep track of roughly 100 things at once.
I see what you did there. 100 datables. I see what you did there, Barry. There's 100 datables in this game. Izzy says it started raining as he got out of the car, so now he's damp. That's fair. Squeeze says, yeah, the bad ending answers to Barry are very cruel. Yeah, they are. Izzy says he was already moist from work, though. I bet.
So, like, how? How can I at least pay attention to the things I want to pay attention to?
Barry, there's an entire, like, side of TikTok and YouTube shorts and all the reels and whatever the fuck with all sorts of advice on this sort of thing that I don't have. Well, it seems to me that if you can't keep everything in your head, keeping it somewhere else might be the next best, or might be the best thing. Sounds like you need a therapist or something. Really not sure I can help you sort your brain out. Let's try the top one.
How do you mean, hun?
This might sound obvious, but write things down? How to ADHD is a channel I like. That's true. Not just important dates, but all sorts of things.
All sorts of things.
Things others said that made you laugh, the details of events that you keep wishing you didn't forget.
Oh, yes, of course, darling. It's so obvious. Yet I never actually do it. Sometimes I think to do it, but then I just don't. Feels like too much. Or I convince myself I don't need to. Like, I do need to, don't I?
To be blunt, yeah.
Heck, even if I forget to bring a notepad, I'm literally never more than 2 inches away from a liner pen in my own arms.
That's true. Using the tools of the trade aren't a bad idea, actually.
Oh, like, I could use the orange eyeshadow as a highlighter for super important notes, because it's a lovely shade and it's always left unused on the palette.
Yeah, Barry.
And I have this red ink liner that's always been too splodgy for lips, but oh, it look gorgeous in a notebook.
Mosher says, let's get all Memento up in here.
I didn't even think about how fabulous the book itself could look.
That's the idea. If you make it fun, you make it far easier to remember.
I'm getting giddy just thinking about glittering up a notebook. Like giving my own memories a makeover.
There you go.
This is brilliant. This is just brilliant. Thank you so much.
I hope it doesn't destroy him if it fails. Barry is adorable when he shines, yes. I'm delighted to have helped.
Now, I absolutely must get to work.
Okay, Barry. All right, let's see. I don't think... Let me go back. Squishy said Barry. I don't think anyone else has... Yeah. Alright, who next, everyone? Who do you want to go to next, chat? Rebel is a riot and it's Pride Month. We can do Rebel again. Rebel hates me. Like, I'm terrified about getting a hate ending from Rebel, but we can talk to Rebel. I only talked to her once.
You again?
Haven't we been over this? I live here.
It's true, you know. I've seen it all.
Johnny.
So duck off, Johnny! You ducking overpriced rooster!
Damn!
I'll do shit to your plumbing that even Roto Booter won't be able to fix. You might finally hit that high D, you ducking douche nozzle. But will it be worth it?
We can do Teddy next, Cam. Squishy says you have to treat Rebel as if you're shooting the shit with her. Okay.
Bravo.
Duck off!
Be nice, Rebel.
Why is she still question marks? We figured out who she was.
So, what brings you back, poser? See? Being nice? Ugh.
I wanted to get to know you.
I'm a duck. Quack. Riveting.
Quack, quack, mother ducker.
What, you trying to be ducking cool or something?
Following the leader, Rebel.
I say you could call me that, dumbass.
Oh, if you don't talk to a red data, well, that's right. Mojo says I needed to pee was funny. Yep.
Pretty damn sure I didn't.
I mean, I didn't really say you could call me everything you called me.
But you are all those things.
And you are Rebel.
More, probably. I'm just being accurate. Fine. Call me Rebel. Or Daddy.
Here we go.
Boring. Oh. And there it is. I'm getting bored with this dumbass convo.
Hi, Treos. Welcome on
I
in.
usually spend about 20 seconds talking, and then whoever I'm talking to miraculously ends up dead or underneath my rubber ass. You can be whichever one you like.
Listen, I'm trying to get points with the air. And I gotta select those ... dots. For air.
That's the only favor I'm gonna do you too, so appreciate that shit.
So Rebel's your real name?
Yes and no.
So that makes no sense? What is?
It's Nunya.
None your business. Nah, this is a setup.
Nunya ducking business.
I thought so.
Names are worth choosing.
Trejo says you need to select them in conversations with other people to make air happy. Yes. Cam says call Rebel late for dinner. Nice, Cam.
And I don't have to tell you shit if I don't feel like it.
That's true.
In fact, I'm gonna get the duck out of this one-bill town. You wanna talk to me again? Too ducking bad, poser.
Wait, when will you come back?
Rebel's out. Rebel ain't coming back.
Bye, Rebel.
Oof. Rebel's gone.
You alright, bye. We'll find you again. I'd 100% be calling her Nunya from now on. I probably should. Alright, let's... Wow, my moist... Oh, wow. God, hold on. Movement speed. Field of view. Camera sensitivity is way up. Let's bring that back down. Yeah, I think that's better.
So, you know how you don't like to burp in public?
That's true.
And nobody likes to fart in public.
I mean...
The trick is to get everyone who's around you when it happens to be on your side.
Okay.
And one of the best ways to create a good team is through humor.
Tell me about it.
So, you will burp. And when you do, own it. and with a big smile on your face say, "Oh my goodness! Did anyone else hear that big barking spider?"
I've used the barking spider before. I think I do that.
And now, for the big enchilada. When you fart in public. Oof. You gotta own that too.
I do.
Look up boldly, bravely, and say, "The dog did it."
That's right, you goddamn right. Yay for Teddy, right, Cam? Dog did it.
Whoa. Did you let one out just now? I'm kidding, buddy.
Hey, Teddy! Names are worth choosing. That's right, Squishy. All right. Anyone else? Who else should I go talk to? Squishy says, love Teddy so much. Trio says, he's an odd one, like everyone here. That's true. Mosier says Parker. Of course Mosier says Parker. Alright, let's go talk to Parker.
Today, we will be playing a popular and complicated game. This is a game in the Eurogame tradition, one of resource allocation, worker, placement, and cooperation between players.
Nice.
It's based on the 20th century dairy wars between England, France, and Belgium, called Cream Capitalist.
This has got to be amongst Izzy and Treos' board game collection. Cream Capitalist has to be. Squishy says, I do not cream capitalists. I think Izzy was in on the Kickstarter for this one.
We will both attempt to outproduce the cream that the other is attempting to make.
Cam says, I would never ever date this guy, but I would wish him well.
Would you like to hear the rules?
Trey says, I don't generally do worker placement types. That's fair. Sure.
I'm so excited to speak for a very long time!
Oh, God.
Parker does indeed speak for a very long time, spending roughly 45 minutes going into excruciating detail about the different rules and sub-rules for each scenario, including the expansions which, as far as you can tell, aren't being used.
Squishy says, Meerkat reminds me that we own a game called Guillotine. Oh, how very French of you, Squishy. How very French of you.
I'll play as Belgium, which has a +3 bonus to currency exchange, which means you can be either England or France. Which will you choose?
We can pick Belgium? He says, oh God, it's Treos' brother. Oh no. Chat. I had to allow this. Squishy got auto-modded. Mosier, are you just trying to troll me, or do you actually want me to play France? Or I guess both of those things could be true. Yep. Both. Yep. Does anyone else in chat have an opinion? He says, why not? But yep. Yep. No, as soon as it was out of my mouth, I realized what I had said. As with so many things. Waffle says Belgium. Izzy says, I'm out of opinions. Cam says, this game keeps finding nightmare scenarios. Alright, we'll pick Belgium.
Okay, so you'll be France then. Begin!
Parker distributes the pieces. A 10-minute process.
Oh my God. This was from Kickstarter.
You receive 5 cards with various types of cream-making machinery on them. 6 bulk cooling tank pieces, 24 cream maker worker pieces, a pasteurization token, and 8 or 9 things you can only describe as shapes.
Of course, Waffles wants to be Belgian. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Cam. Think about the rules and begin to build a strategy. Look over Parker's resources and analyze them. No, think about the rules and begin to build a strategy.
Though the rules are intricate, they are no match for your intellect and resource-mongering capabilities.
Lick all the pieces, says Izzy.
I'll go first so you can see how a turn usually goes. It consists of 5 phases.
Mosher says, I'm reminded of ProZD's collectible card game commentary. Cam says they might have cream on them. Oh no.
Parker does a mathematical dance between placing workers, spawning new factories, and gathering new resources to then place again. Chits and chips fly through his fingers, and it serves to remind you just how well made the pieces really are.
Squishy.
That's my turn. I'm prioritizing fermentation technology, the last step in the cream-making process. Now you go.
Continue placing your pieces into little piles. Prioritize unlocking fancier cream skimmer machines to skim cream faster. Move your workers toward the cow fields to generate more bulk milk. Attempt to corner the currency exchange market. Let's generate more bulk milk.
Before long, your factories are awash in more milk than they can handle. The turn goes back to Parker, who spends 10 more minutes going through the 5 phases.
I've invested in new technologies. Once my factories are complete, my process will be airtight. Making cream will be a dream.
Good night, Waffles. See you later. Cam says, I'm literally breathing faster out of panic thinking past evenings when I got trapped into a board game like this. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Cam. It's just a game. It cannot hurt you. I am so sorry. Look for a snack and ask Parker to play your turn for you. Put your resources into making more resources, building up a large supply. Continue to pursue new technologies.
Your factories, while resource poor, can now skim at a greater rate than Parker's.
It shouldn't be resource poor. I made a shit ton of milk.
What? But I put all my resources into Very well.
You and Parker seem to be neck and neck in cream production and milk gathering. You've made it to the solstice season, where your respective countries' production will finally be scored.
Treo says, Cam, whenever you get into a situation like that, whip out an Uno reverse card. Yeah, just...
At turn 14, you see a critical opening.
Purchase a bottling plant by only spending 7 bulk cooling tank tokens rather than 8. Take the full 24 hours to think your way through your move in an attempt to outlast his patience. Balance your resources evenly between milk production, cream skimming, fermentation, and packaging. Put all your resources into cream skimming on the final turn, selling everything else.
Going all in on the final turn. The race is on.
Cam says, I always feel badly that I can't like board games that are complicated. You and me both, Cam. Izzy says, you're not alone. There comes a point that it just becomes overwhelming. Yep, Squishy says you shouldn't. There are so many wonderful board games with very few rules. Agreed.
And in the final turn, you ended up with 96 creamery points to Parker's 94.
Nice. He beat me at chess, but I beat him at creaming. Treo says you're the cream of the crop. Izzy says phrasing.
Well done! You win! I can't outdo the Milk Master.
The Milk Master!
I will see you next time for our relationships. Ultimate dice roll.
Oh, good. Okay. Almost done with Parker then. Time for bed. Time for the sleepy. Boop. All right, chat. It's up to you today. Time for it to go bed. Wait. IRL Squishy? Mosier says Arkham horror purist here. So who else should we see? Chat. Who should we go to next? Should we actually enter Pissoir again? Mosier, are you sure you don't want to talk to the gossip tub? Because we haven't interacted with the gossip tub yet. Izzy says hangers. Squish says Risu's end of stream scene says time for to go bed. Mosier says Pissoir. Mosier says throat punch the tub. What? Oh, that's just all Sinclair. Okay. We got friends with Sinclair, didn't we? Hold on. Yeah, we got friends with Sinclair. Okay. Oh, thank you, Saribot. Is Duck in the crawl space? Probably. We can go, I mean... Oh, Cam says trapdoor. Well, Cam's needs are more important to me than Mosier's, so...
Come for a cheeky look.
There you go, Cam. Yeah.
Dorian assumes his usual bouncer position, highlighting his sculpted arms and perfect pecs.
Mosier says I was providing additional reason to see to the Trapdorian. Nice. Thank you, Mosier. Screech says this game should let us lick the datables.
Take all the time you need.
Yum.
Glad I could give you a glimpse. See you around.
But before you go back to your overworld home, it appears that Rebel blocks your way.
That's hilarious.
You? What are you doing? Didn't get enough of me, huh? Thought I told you to get lost.
I wasn't talking to you?
Yeah, you weren't. But guess what you missed out on?
This feels like a trap. It's gonna be your butt or something. I'm eager and trusting. I'm eager and trusting. What? It's gonna be your butt or something.
It's my ass.
Damn! Wow, she just took off the skirt. Damn! Just took the skirt right off. Yeah, I walked right into that.
Let's call it a learning experience.
Lesson being?
Try not to be such a ducking rube.
I mean, if it gets you to take off your pants, why would I stop doing that? You took off your... You showed me your ass. Why would I not do more of that?
I hope you've had as much of a blast as I have.
You're funny. I like it.
Rebel seems surprised for a moment. They look at you hard as if trying to decide if you're serious before their eyes fall to their feet and they mumble a response.
Sure. Whatever. Well, it's a good thing that unlike the other idiots in this house, I'm not just here to fawn over you and try to get you to love me. So you can take me as I am, or you can go right ahead and duck off. Rebel out.
Will you show me your ass again? Damn. Worth it entirely. Was that Mosier's? Yeah, it was Mosier's idea was that the duck was in the crawl space. Dat ass, right, Treos? Cam says, I feel like tonight's been more of an acid trip than most. Well, I am letting chat control who we see, so it could be that. Squishy says, I'll show you my... Gets dragged off a stage. Ha ha. As the French say, ha ha ha. Okay. Okay, who else is in the data decks? Everyone's in the data decks, like literally. Stella hates us. Oh, so sad about Jeremy. We got love with River. We got friends with keys. We could go talk to Zuko. Squish says we have talked to Eddie and Volt in a while. That's true. All right. Mosier said Zuko first, and then we'll do Eddie and Volt. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Allergies are kicking in. God damn it. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna sneeze. Over here, fireplace.
Well, well, well. The enigmatic Amber returns for another lesson.
Hello, Zuko. Rufio, says Mosier.
You ready?
Sure, what's this gonna be about?
We're gonna stick with getting to know you, but it's time for a new kind of icebreaker. As you might know, ice sucks.
Yes, it really, really does. It's awful. Fuck ice, in fact. Fuck ice.
So we gotta break it.
I'm not talking about frozen water, Mosier.
First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention?
Unwanted touch.
Right! That's just an insincere and unsolicited form of selfish flattery. And for what?
Mosier, no, Mosier. That's a bad Mosier. Ban yourself, Mosier. Give yourself a timeout, Mosier.
Someone who does that isn't trying to get to know you. They're just being a creep.
Right.
So the real question is, how do you start a conversation with someone you don't know in a respectful way that also shows you might be interested in them and hopefully makes them interested in you?
That's a complex question, Dante, and I'm not sure I have the
Tricky,
answer.
right?
Yeah, tricky.
That's what we're gonna explore today.
You're really passionate about this kind of stuff, huh?
You ain't lying. I am fire after all. A flaming hot, hopeless romantic.
Izzy says, can't even say not Vanilla Ice since he's not on the dipshit list too. He is on the dipshit list. Squishy says, ask them to do butt squats on stream. I see how it is.
You know what I've seen? How many proposals I've warmed? First date flirting in the living room, Valdiva flicks and chills, wine night, bearskin rub.
Izzy wants 5 more squats. But I'm pretty sure that Izzy is not trying to break the ice with me. Pretty sure. All right, 5 butt squats for Squishy. I mean, Izzy. Right, Izzy says squishy squats. I knew that was coming, Izzy. I knew that was what it was going to be. All right, here we go. 5 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 squats. You're welcome, Squishy. Thank you for butt squats, but also Cam squats. That's true. Cam likes my butt too. I'm not forgetting Cam. Squishy, you're allowed to be front and center sometimes. So there, neener. I mean, come on.
Let's just say I've done my research on this sort of thing.
Cam says, I like the alliteration of squishy squats. Nice. Izzy says, not forgetting Cam, but you demanded them first, so they've kind of been named that in my head. Mosher says, I tried. Squishy says, true, but Chet always puts me front and center when it comes to butt squats. That's fair. Mosher says, Cam squats sounds like cum squats. Also a good word.
And not to mention, well, I'd like to be in love one day. Anyway, I know about fiery connections. That's why I can help you. But nothing could happen without the icebreaker.
All right.
And the icebreaker is observation and interest. Right. It might seem basic, but first you gotta notice them. But not just that. Can't be like, oh, they're hot, I'm gonna go talk to them.
I don't know that I've ever had kumquats either, but the word is fantastic.
Nah, yo, you gotta really take them in. What's their demeanor? How do they look? Are they with someone? All that and more. Then, use the information you glean to guess what they might be interested in, and lead with that.
But how, though?
Alright. Say there's somebody you meet for the first time and they're wearing merch of a show or a game or a book, you know? What do? Maybe compliment them on it, right?
Cam says, kumquats are okay, but my mother-in-law's boyfriend pushed them on me, so they might actually be delicious. Ah.
But what could you immediately follow that compliment up with that's even better?
Ask them who their favorite character is. Tell them your favorite episode. Quiz them about what they know about the series. No, ask them who their favorite character is.
That's a good one. Smile, gently ease into the topic, and you can build a great rapport with them really quickly. So, you learn about, or even better, share in their interest. Make them excited about it.
Even better if they're already naturally excited about it, I would think, because making them sounds like pushing them. I mean, if they're already excited enough to be wearing a shirt or merch about it, I would think they're already there.
Start that connection by talking with them about what brings them the most joy.
Yeah.
What better way to build a friendship?
Nice, that makes a lot of sense.
Dope. You get it then. You gotta communicate, you feel me? Let's go to phase 2. Alright, so you made it past the icebreaker. Now you're vibing a little. They mentioned they're going to a concert of one of your favorite bands. What do you say next?
Oh man, I love them. Are you going with any friends? Lucky, you got an extra ticket? Music is for dorks. Oh man, I love them. Are you going with any friends?
That's what I'm talking about, playa.
Zelser says this voice actor sounds very familiar. Because it's Zuko, and it's also Rufio from Hook. Treo says, is this where he says, like, ask them about Avatar, and they're going to say their favorite character is Zuko, obviously. Yeah, exactly, Treos. Exactly. Cam says, no video for the 5th time with this character. Calling it a night. Sleep well and thanks for stream. Twitch at mobile is so rude to Cam.
Keeping it nice and casual and taking an interest while showing interest. Smooth. If they say no and they don't really have any friends who are into this band, let them know you might be down to go if they want company. If they say yes, maybe just tell them you're stoked for them. Don't want to seem pushy or self-inviting.
Right. Zaliser says Prince. Yeah, that's what we're saying, Zaliser.
Get to know them before getting too personal. You know, build up to it. Maintain that good balance of digging somebody, learning about them, and gauging their boundaries.
There is only one Zuko, Zaliser. Oh, you needed more context. Are you trying to tell me that Avatar The Last Airbender isn't permanently emblazoned into your... Oh, wait, no, it's just that the kids watched it over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, Treya's like, are there other Zukos? I'm just in it for the quick hookup? No, sounds complicated. Sass20, actually I have kind of a non sequitur question for you before I go.
Oh, well, damn. Shoot. Fired up.
Why are you so into love? What's your biggest pet peeve in picking up somebody? What aspect of love do you think is most important in life? Let's do the pet peeve.
Damn. Then, well, as you could probably tell from our lessons, it's this idea of being sleazy or douchey.
Squishy says, to be fair, Treos talked about Zuko and Skippy read him, so it's Treos' fault. Yes, I like blaming Treos. I think that that is how we should go for this entire... It's all Treos' fault. Absolutely. Yeah, he spelled sleazy wrong. Or sleazy is spelled incorrectly, but it's fine.
As much as I love love, nobody owes anybody else a relationship. That's the biggest thing.
It's true.
You can say all the right things to somebody, but it means nothing unless you actually get to know them.
Right. You're there to date a person. You're not there to date or whatever. How would you even...
It's the real jerks that don't bother with that and say whatever they can to get what they want.
Trejo says, I'm used to being blamed. You earn it most of the time. What do you mean, Treos? Izzy says, I do this to him daily.
So, yeah. That's my biggest pet peeve, I guess.
I promise I won't be sleazy to
You're
you.
a good listener. Peace out, homie.
Nice. All right, what do we got on time? We could do one or two more. Probably just one more. Mosier says, so saying the right things from a guide to get a date ending? Listen, Mosier. All right. Who else did we have anyone else on the chat list? Hold on. Dante? Eddie and Volt. That's who we're going to next. It's Eddie. Oops. I forgot to return my chat to where it was. Called out by Dante. But we could do but let's do the junction box first.
From outside, the breaker box is bustling. You push open the heavy door, but the first thing to grab your ears isn't the dulcet tones from the stage.
Trey says, now we see the violence and blame inherent in the system. Help, help, I'm being repressed.
It's the aggravated whispers of a heated and private argument in the corner between Eddie and Volt.
Nice, Mosier. Squishy says, Breaker Box is also the name of the club. I figured.
You should be resting. I'll add it to the list. Eddie.
Is Eddie also Matt Mercer?
There's no time, all right? There's too much to do, and unless you want us to blow a fuse... We're not going to blow a fuse. Though you might if you don't relax. Everything is well in hand.
Cosmo says, no, I don't believe so. Okay.
Look, fine. Just a few hours, but only if you swear you'll keep me updated. Have I ever failed you before? Obviously not. I'm serious, Volt. If it gets worse, you come get me.
Clearly not fully convinced, Eddie chews on his lip. Finally, he turns, blowing past you with barely a nod.
Does our electrical system need an upgrade? But you can check the decks for it. That's true, I could, Cosmo. Izzy says Eddie and Volt are both voiced by Jonas Scott. The same person.
Live wire.
Thank you.
Volt's whole demeanor shifts as he notices you, and you feel just as tingly as the first time.
Still want the coat. I still want this coat, and I want to dye it black. I want this coat in black, and I want the white, not the power strips, but the white to be purple. I want this fucking coat. Oh, Cosmo, I see what you're doing there.
Oh, delightful. You're back.
Hope I didn't interrupt anything important.
Hmm? Oh, nothing of consequence. Administrative responsibilities, you know. I wouldn't want to bore you with the details.
Black and purple would be fine, Izzy. I would like purple on the details. I'm not sure that I want the power strips to be purple, though. Maybe a gray? Maybe a light gray? But I want the fucking coat.
Volt's eyes shoot to the lights, and immediately back to you.
Can I set you up with a table? The show doesn't start until later, though I imagine we can find something to fill the time.
Feels like you're trying to distract me. What is going on?
For a split second, Volt seems caught off guard. Perhaps your directness has surprised him. But he recovers swiftly enough.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like.
Why does the power keep fluctuating?
Oh, it's a simple power surge. If you tell me you've never seen a power surge before, I'll know you're lying.
Okay, but why does it happen? Oh, duh, I have, but it happens here.
The flow of electricity can be a very unpredictable thing. It requires a delicate balance and power conversion. Sometimes the balance gets thrown off. But it's nothing to be concerned about, I assure you.
Well, I'm concerned. Do I need to do something to fix it?
Fix? Does it look like anything around here is in need of fixing?
Yes? Yes?
That's just the nature of an older house. It's part of its personality and charm. No, certainly nothing that needs to be fixed.
That's true, I guess. All right, if you're sure.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like.
Who is Eddie?
Eddie is my predecessor. He was in charge of all the power in the house before me.
So you replaced him? How does that work?
Are you asking me to explain the complexities of a thing's essence and how it comes to be?
Fair enough. Broad strokes, then?
Very generally speaking, yes. You could say simply that I replaced him.
Well, what does he do now?
He mainly helps me look after the club. He may be retired now, but his help is quite invaluable in that regard.
Good night, Izzy. Good night, Treos.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like.
Is that why he's...
Why he's...
so focused on this place?
Ah, yes. He does tend to take the work quite seriously. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like.
Those are all the questions I had.
There. Excellent. Nothing to hide. Now, why don't we move this into a more pleasant atmosphere?
The lights begin to flicker again. A familiar occurrence by now, but this incident feels different. It lasts longer than it should. The buzzing feels ominous, almost like a warning.
Ah, my apologies, Livewire. As much as I'm enjoying our conversation, there are a few things I must attend to.
There's definitely something wrong with the electrical in the house.
It's nearly time to open for the show. Allow me to show you to your seat.
It does feel like your seat now, even as the power continues to surge and ebb. The lights flicker, the bulbs buzz and drone. The crowd thickens and murmurs anxiously, beginning to grow restless, until Volt finally takes the stage.
We've got a real treat for you tonight. According to him, he is a new musician no one has ever heard of. And if they think they have, they're wrong, or my name ain't Johnny. P.S. Don't read that part. Well, read it, but don't say it out loud, for amps sake.
I love this game! Oh my god!
It's Jimi Hendrix!
There must be some kind of way out of here.
Hi, Johnny.
I'll sell the shampoo to the soap. Hey, there's too much conditioner. I can't get no scalp relief. And then I got this guitar solo planned. And I'll be damned if I know how to play the guitar, but I learned it a cappella for you. It goes like this. Wow, 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 wow.
No one knows more about stinking than Jean and this smells like a big one. A third named B.U.
Mosher says, I can't remember if I went C or D tier. Hopefully D.
I always appreciate feedback from other artists.
That wasn't feedback, darling. That was packwash.
You're right. The tastes of audiences are fickle and ever-changing. I'll retool my act once more. That'll fix it.
Okay, Johnny.
The show concludes, mercifully.
Wait for Volt.
And you wait. But Volt does not come.
Leave.
You get up to leave and you notice Eddie, quietly closing the door to the back room and shuffling to the bar to fix his drink.
Eddie, how are you?
Oh, for fuck's sake, what do you want?
Is it just you here closing up?
Obvious question time. Fun.
Not good. No, actually, I was looking for you.
Wait, what? Why?
Something is wrong in this club.
Why do you think that? Did something happen?
Weird things keep happening with the power. He says it's nothing, but it doesn't seem like nothing.
What kind of weird things?
Lights flickering and making a buzzing sound.
So you came here to... what?
To help?
Right. Well, good luck with that.
Eddie, come on, please?
The hell do you expect me to do about it? Volt's the one who runs the power here. If there's a problem, let him handle it.
If he could handle it, he would have. He's in over his head.
Huh. Yeah, you're smarter than you look. You actually care about this, don't you?
Yes! Yeah, I do.
Damn it. You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Mosier says, he said you look stupid. I know he said I look stupid, Mosier. It's not like I've never heard the line, you're smarter than you look before. Come on now.
I'm gonna regret this. How are you with tools?
Okay. Not great, but I could probably avoid setting anything on fire.
Good enough. Come back after tonight, ready to work.
What kind of work?
Do you want to help or not?
Yes. Right, got it. I'll be here.
Better. You got what you came for, right? Can I finish my drink in peace?
Enjoy.
Thank you.
All right. I do know a guy who is good with tools. Wow, that's doing the mouse thing again. All right, let's save. This changed. I'm not quite sure how, but it definitely changed. All right, that's saved, it sounds like. Cosmo says, no, he knows a guy who is a tool. Mosier says, tool's best good. Cosmo laughs. Let's see. Screech says, thank you for stream. Well, I haven't even... Man, come on. I haven't even changed scenes. You've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipperJ, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, getting rushed out, right? I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipperJ, where the group by game in a playlist in order chronologically, so you can watch the playthrough from beginning to end. As long as I can finish the game and the game can be finished. Cosmo says, we're not rushing, I'm just lurking, so I said it when I can. I see how it is. Mosier says, we enforce sleep hygiene here. Mosier says, also, you probably have to go get yelled at. I don't have to go get yelled at. What do you mean? What do you mean? Listen. You got everyone. If you want to support me, Squishy already hit that exclamation point support in chat. So if you're watching the stream, all the links are there. Any of them will work to help support me. If you're watching this later on a different platform, go ahead and head on over to davidmcrampton.com, and that'll have the list of links to support me there as well. Remember, everyone, remember. Even when you dress up to crater someone specifically, you're awesome. And you've got this.